Recently, Olight sent me this, which I didn't ask for and probably wouldn't have asked for because I wasn't really that interested in it. But having had chance to play with it, I actually really like it. Let's have a look.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
As usual, packaging is really good. Then inside we have this. And here it is. The first impressions are it's much smaller than I thought it would be, and the box size suggests it's probably twice as large as this. And I actually really like the form factor. The other thing that surprised me about this is the quality. This is aluminium and feels really solid, and these bits are not plastic, they're rubber, and the overall feel is really good. In terms of what else we get in the box, a charging cable, and then we have a microfiber cleaning cloth, why not, and some instructions. So the charging cable is Olight's magnetic version. I'm not always a big fan of this because it means you have to carry this cable around with you rather than a USB, which you might already have in one of your packs, but nevertheless you have to say it does work really well, and a lot of people really love it. This is something you'd probably have with you in a tent, but probably not if you were traveling super light. It's also the sort of thing that I would keep around the house as an emergency light if you had a complete power failure and you would traditionally dig out the candles. Well, this is kind of an up-to-date version of a super candle. Torches are great, but they tend to be directional, and this is omnidirectional, so it shines light everywhere in a very diffused manner, so great for lighting a room or a tent. So I really like this kind of small form factor. I really like the quality. This hook is very useful. And then you might notice here we have a red light. That serves two purposes. One is it tells you that it needs charging. It would be green if it was fully charged. The other thing is it's normally off when the lamp is stationary. So if it's sat there on a table, that light goes off. But if you grab the light, this red or green glow illuminates the on-off switch, which again in a completely dark environment could be pretty useful. The user interface is pretty straightforward. You press it and it comes on, and you can see it has this very diffused glow. This is its lowest setting. This is 15 lumens, and this will light continuously on a full charge for 48 hours, which is loads. You then press and hold the button and it steps up to its mid light setting, which is starting to get pretty bright now. This will last for 12 hours continuously, and it's 50 lumens. And then if you press and hold again, you get its brightest setting, which is pretty bright, I would say. And that will last for 4 hours of blinding light and is 150 lumens. Press it once to switch it off. It memorizes the setting it was last on. So if I switch it on again, it comes on at blinding light levels. So press and hold and it goes back to its lowest level. So it's got 3 light levels, and the lowest level, which would illuminate a tent fine, albeit at a low light level, will last for, say, 48 hours. Then you've got one other light setting, double press puts it on to a red light. That is pretty much it. Yeah, there's nothing bad to say about it really. So if I wanted a compact diffuse light to illuminate a room or a tent for emergencies or for traveling, this would be it. Just don't expect to carry it if you want to travel super light, if you are through hiking or something like that. Although it's very nice to have, it's kind of heavy really. There we have it. 237 grams, so I would call that heavy duty. In terms of waterproofing, it's IPX4, so you can't go scuba diving with it. This is the sort of rating that means it would survive some rain, and that's fine, I think, for this sort of application. The internal battery on this is 2000 milliamp hour, and that's pretty good really. That is why there's a fair bit of weight in here as well, and that's why you can get 48 hours out of its lowest setting, which is still 15 lumens and pretty bright. The list price on this is £59.95, including tax in the UK. So again, it's not a cheap option, but with Olight you do get a quality product. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this. I was expecting not to like it or have a use for it, and actually I really like it. So there you have it, a quick review of the Olantern Mini from Olight. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.